Yeehaw! Welcome to Annie's Anime Roundup. I'm your cowboy guy that you fall in love with, Annie.
And I'm the lucky Steve Minty. How do I say lucky?
And welcome to FunUntitled, where we serve every podcast with an FU. And today we're going with the episode 2 of Uzumaki, Ranma 1/2, the Dandadan, and I don't know what episode that Bleach episode was. Kill the King.
28.
28. Yes, we knew that together.
Or 20 is the next one.
So, as we do, we must start from the worst episode to the best episode.
Alphabetical.
Oh, we do it alphabetical?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Otherwise, Uzumaki is last.
Okay, so alphabetical. We start off with Bleach, where my man Yuhaba has a daddy issue, a daddy complex. And the first half of the episode was so fucking fire. I know why now that the very first episode of the season kind of sucked ass. It's because the soundtrack never fucking misses. I love the choir singing. I love the violin. I love when Chad got his guitar out and going doo-doo-doo.
I just really like the fighting scene. The blue versus orange, the cross, the sword.
Ichigo found Christianity.
Ichigo said that the Jews no longer get a religion.
Jesus Christ.
That's what Jesus Christ said.
Yeah, well, when you enter the room, he said, I am Jesus Christ. There was a picture that went kind of viral of Nightcrawler from the X-Men.
Evolutions?
97.
Ah.
He's reading the Bible like, no, Judas, what are you doing? Stop.
The Bible is not written that clearly that you exactly know what's going on.
You know what? In my head, I never actually read the Bible. I guess it wasn't that clear, huh? I just figure it's like fan fiction, like gay fan fiction, when like Judas threw the coins on the ground for betraying Jesus.
Okay, you know more information than most people would.
I digress though. So Ichigo versus Yuhaba. Well, again, very cool, very nice. But then Ichigo got his ass kicked and we're like, Ichigo, my man, use that Bankai. No, we're just gonna...
That's right, he hasn't used Bankai yet.
One, he hasn't used Bankai, and two, I don't understand why they didn't fully explain Ichigo's new powers, but we spent 999 years talking about Yuhaba being like, you take the sword, Ichigo, with my all-seeing eyes. You will kill the Soul King because the Quincy blood in you. And I'm like, oh my god.
No. The Quincy blood, the Soul Reaper blood, the Fullbringer blood, the Hollow blood, all that was needed to kill the Soul King.
I made a funny joke being like, if only you also had the bounce blood. But you know, whatever, I'll take what I get.
Yes, that was the funny joke Annie said while we were watching.
If you're not happy with our marriage, you can just get it out, you know that, right? Also, okay, so Ichigo kills the Soul King, and they destroyed the 3 worlds. We're gonna guess hell is fine. All the rancors in hell is like, what's that?
Why is he okay with keeping hell fine? Like, what is the difference between hell and Hueco Mundo?
I don't know, if Tight Kubo stopped putting his name huge in the fucking opening and started working on the next, like, maybe we would.
It is kind of weird, yeah.
And so then the second half of the episode is kind of mid, whatever. It's all the other people like, oh yeah, what are they doing? I don't know.
Why do we keep showing Ichigo's friends?
Because I swear to God, Orihime's whole thing that she can reject reality. That's why Aizen needed her. So I don't know why she just didn't reject the reality of the Soul King dying.
To be fair, no one intervened except Yoriichi.
Orihime took a step forward.
Kind of.
Get the boobies in the angle. Chad and Ganju is completely useless.
Yes.
The scene though when Ichigo was all bloody and Orihime healed him real fast.
That was pretty cool.
I thought that was nice. Cherry.
There's a scene where Ichigo and Yuhaba were like clashing and then they step away and Ichigo spun away and I was like, whoa, Beyblade.
You like that, anime fans? Well, finally pronouncing that man's name right. Yuhaba. Anyway,
Hubba.
next episode, I hope my man Ukatake does something. I like him.
You thought Urahara was sexy.
I did, actually, in this one angle when he was talking to a woman.
Somebody.
I'm gonna get my bisexual card removed for that. Moving on to the next episode, which is the Dandadan episode 2. Well, some fucker told me they didn't believe me when I said I liked that turned black and white when the mist kicked in and you only saw red with Turbo Granny. Minty probably looked at me and was like, what the fuck you talking about, boy? See, here's the thing. This is the thing I don't understand about Minty. I showed Minty clips of Blue Lock, and I'm like, man, the animation really went bad. And Minty's like, I think it's fine. And only after like the 5th clip, like, no, I see it now. Minty doesn't look shit at all.
To be fair, I like Blue Lock and you don't.
To be fair, going on to Uzumaki episode 2, you didn't notice the drop in animation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, we're just... From the Dandadan to Uzumaki,
Okay, but-
skipping Ranma.
No, the Dandadan, was it better than episode 1? No, right?
In terms of animation, no.
Because is the episode where they fight the Flathead Devil and they're at Momo's house. Welcome to my house. Flathead Devil, that's his name, right? Did I confuse him with the New Jersey Devil?
No, that's what Okuran calls him. I just didn't know any more lyrics to that song.
This is when my boy becomes hot. Wait, he's a minor? He's 15? It's when he becomes really cool. But also a bummer.
I mean, Dandadan does a very good showcasing of both of them as protagonists, though. It's never one or the other.
Okay, did you like Okuran better or Momo better in this episode? Because Momo did the whole thing at slamming into the wall so she can put the talisman on the hole, and Okuran was his shitty ghost self.
Yeah, I personally like Momo because I feel like mentally and physically she had to put her efforts into. Okuran is just physically.
That's true.
It's really got smooth animation.
Smooth animation. You know what, animes? Even though it took us a million years to get here, I'm glad we're finally playing with color.
Bleach does it a lot.
Bleach does it a lot. But the newer Bleach or the old Bleach?
The newer Bleach.
We're taking sure, we're making sure.
I think I'm not that blind.
But that's Dandadan. Again, we had a whole episode going more into depth with like the whoa. Go check that out. Made a nice thumbnail.
You did actually.
I did. Moving on to Ranma 1/2, where Kane explains why she hates men.
And this one's nice because it makes sense. Sometimes they say they hate men as more of a personality thing. She hates men because almost every man in her school is trying to defeat her.
The animation in this episode's smooth.
It was so good. And it's super cute. It's really developing that Ranma and Akane relationship. And I feel like, I don't know, I just never got this when I was watching the old anime.
You know what's weird is that Ranma and Akane is very bickering couple. Like, hey Ranma, I just wanted you to know that you're stupid.
I found that so funny. They kind of have like a weird Jimmy Rachel relationship from Case Closed.
They do, don't they? Yeah, now they point that out. So you love bickering couples.
I do.
So I feel like Ranma and Kane's gonna sucker punch you.
You know, okay, I just thought of it now, because you know old Ranma, we didn't like it in the beginning. We only liked it as the show went on. So I think I'm getting a new perspective of watching this because now I like the show.
Yes, because when I first watched it, I couldn't stand Kuno. But I watched Urusei Yatsura with, I think whoever that guy is, the really witch boy. I forget what his name was.
Oh my god, what was his name?
But like, I kind of knew like, okay, that's the blueprint of who this character is kind of based on. Like,
Right.
You know, when you write characters, you have like certain tropes you fall to.
Right.
So because I saw him, for some reason, I like Kuno a lot better.
Kuno is kind of up your speed. The love character.
Okay, to be fair though, in Love Triangles, Helm's animes like this, I can't fall for any character that's like a love character because almost all of them.
That's very true.
You know, because like Ryoga's the love character, Shampoo is, Ukyo is.
I don't know. I feel like Kuno, like, because he does the tropes more. Like, getting the rose. It was so funny when he went in the closet and came out in his changed outfit and the bucket still.
It's funny because that's actually an anime original.
Okay, yeah.
Because a lot of people are praising that the new Ranma is like legitimately just colored and animated manga panels.
Oh, okay.
And then like, but in like the anime scenes they do add is 10 out of 10. You understood the assignment. Also, I'm liking the sound effects more.
It was nice.
It was smoother.
Yeah. There was one behind him that I thought it was nice.
Also, I think I was just too young when we watched Ranma, because I couldn't stand literally any of the characters, but call it nostalgia or not. But I'm like, God, these fuckers are cute.
I'm telling you, because it took, just like what Urusei. We were like, I can't stand this show after 3 episodes. Then like 4 to the end of season 2. Okay, I really gotta watch season 3 now.
Well, we all didn't change 180 about Urusei Yatsura.
I did.
Okay, I mean, good for you. And good for you, man. Good for you. You know what? I think when we was children, we didn't watch a lot of slice of life anime.
Yes, that's true.
So I think a lot of part of us was like, this isn't like Inuyasha at all. Where's the villain of the week?
That is true, yeah. I think we don't find many animes to be actually that funny. You know what I mean? Because I always figured the animes that are really funny are the gag ones, so like Bobobo. But you know, now we're like getting used to the humor of like Ranma 1. Because I mean, not to say other animes aren't having funny elements, but I wouldn't necessarily call them comedies.
You say Yatsura was still not funny.
It's cute.
It's cute. But Ranma is cute and funny.
Yeah, but again, you would say the whole point is to have annoying characters.
Well, good thing she toned it down for the next series.
Which again, they're still very similar in concept.
Now, we complimented Bleach in the soundtrack. We sucked the Dandadan's animation.
But we did another episode. We're just recapping.
Yes, Ranma 1/2. We sang the endless praises. We're gonna start shitting on Uzumaki now. now, episode 2. So for people who don't know, they had 2 Japanese anime directors to do the episode 1, but production got screwed over because they weren't meeting the timetables. So it was either just put out episode 1, don't put out anything, or put out all the episodes, warts and all. And now we're stuck with watching all the episodes going, maybe we should have just stuck at episode 1. Because episode 2 had 20 Chinese animators working on this. Meaning that like they all probably just gave it like, you know, like you get this scene, you get this scene. They're all paid, underpaid. Like they're probably newbie in the series. That's how they can afford all of them.
Which is weird because episode 1 was really good. Episode 2 has a million stories.
The pacing is all fucking off.
Yeah.
So like one of the stories, I don't know if I'll say it in order, is when the classmate turned into a snail.
Oh yeah.
And you're just kind of like, how did the spiral turn into snail?
Are we really supposed to understand anything though?
I found it. And it went way too fast. Like, oh my god, he turned into a snail. And then like, oh my god, that classmate turned into a snail. And now they're making babies. It's like, is that scary? Or is that more like a, okay, sure.
I don't know.
That's the thing too. If you rush through it, it feels like a summary. It's like when I watch those nice white people summarize TV shows for me, it felt like that. It felt like a clip show. So Snail Story wasn't scary at all. I didn't give a shit.
What happened to the babies? I know
The teacher stomped on them, and because he got the juices on him, he turned into a snail. So technically, you know, put your Yahweh glasses on, the teacher is their baby.
Gross.
Well, then a second story is the 2 kids who fell in love with each other, but like, our parents being poor made them twisted. So we're gonna run away before we become twisted.
And they'll never separate us now that we've coiled into a super rope.
Super rope. Which I read the manga page, a lot scarier than what the fuck happened in the anime.
Oh really?
Yeah, like one page from the Uzumaki manga is 10 times scarier than the anime. And you're just like, damn, that sucks. Then you move on to the hair story, where her hair became a life of her own, and then she had the weirdest hair battle.
That's the episode I really did, or that's the part I guess I really didn't like, because I don't know why the other girl was so obsessed with having the center of attention.
Especially when she was like, hey, your hair's kind of getting weird, let me braid it for you.
Was that the same girl?
Yeah, that's the same girl. So it's kind of like, did you think like, did you only braid it because you thought the weird swirly would have gotten her attention?
Yeah. So, and then she ended up dead.
Yeah, well.
But like, why? That had nothing to do with spirals.
It was weird when she, her hair kind of ate her boyfriend. The boyfriend had to cut off all her hair. And then like a frame later, he's still like cutting, but it's like really short. And it's like, damn, dude, did you have a hacksaw or scissors, boy? Cause you fast.
If I was him, I would just leave.
You know, yeah, in the mom's in a fucking mental asylum.
Oh, I forgot about his parents.
Yeah, that was the last episode though.
Yeah. I would just leave.
I would just leave, yeah.
Because it's not like nobody knows what's going on. Or maybe he feels like he can't escape it.
I think there's a scene where it was a really passing scene where all the citizens started walking in circles for some reason. Not all
Oh
of them.
yeah, yeah.
So maybe it's like a metaphor where you cannot leave. This is a spiral. If you try to leave, you're just gonna come back.
Oh, interesting.
Then they had a really shitty story about Jack in the Box boy.
Oh, yeah. What's up with that story?
Cause that wasn't even a spiral. He
Yeah.
was just a creep. I think it's supposed to be his body contorted into a spiral when he got ran over and he got like caught up in the wheel.
Oh.
And you're just like, does insurance cover that?
Why did he let himself get hit by a car?
To prove how much he loved the girl.
Oh, okay, sure.
And it's like, I love you, Kyrie. I'm gonna jump in front of this car. It's like, no, Jack in the Box boy, no. Oh, he died. I wonder if that was related to the spiral. That was gonna happen no matter what. It was very unclear. Then we get to the lighthouse, with I believe everyone has a consensus. This is the story that got butchered the most in the anime.
Oh yeah, because you showed me the manga panel that looked way cooler than what the anime showed.
Yeah, because the light from the lighthouse is supposed to like spiral. And like, yes, I understand how easy it is just to do a fun gradient. But the Chinese animator really should have drawn it. There's no point in drawing the lighthouse if you don't draw the light spiraling, because it doesn't make sense. Also, it was supposed to be like a scary, eerie, mechanical sound that the lighthouse was doing. Did you hear anything?
No.
Nope. You know why? Because we couldn't fucking spend the budget. So overall, every Uzumaki, every Jinji Ito story is just get butchered. That's the true horror of everything.
I thought the latest one on Netflix was pretty good. Or did people not like that?
No one liked it.
Oh wow.
The one that we saw together, we ranked all the episodes, right?
Yeah.
No one liked that. You know what? It's hard is because you only got scared by the stories that didn't need the art to carry it.
Right.
Like the one being trapped in the maze and the giant heads.
Right.
But like, I think the art really has to sell some of them. Like the stupid girl who's like, oh my god, her younger self is inside herself.
Oh, that's a creepy one though.
It's creepy,
It's
but
stupid.
it's drawn very cute. So you're like, baby! So that's our 4 episodes of this week roundup.
Next week we'll add Dragon Ball Daima because we want to watch it dubbed.
And maybe we'll take out Uzumaki. Now we're doing episode 3 and 4.
Of course we are.
Alright, bye!